Hey, good morning. How's everybody doing today? So let's jump into it. Question I have from one of you guys is, hey Mark, how do I feel it to make it manifest into my reality? Okay. All right. So we all know, right? You guys, if you're finding this channel, you're definitely on a journey to enlightenment, to growth. You have found something out that a lot of people haven't discovered. So if you're on this journey, you find this, of course, you're one of those individuals that is searching to unlock the potential of your mind. There's something you know that a lot of people do not know. And the thing that you know is that, hey, I'm discovering that my mind and my thoughts and my feelings can change my reality. And you're also discovering that reality isn't what it was cracked up to be. You're also discovering that you are a powerful godlike being that have the ability to shape your world through your consciousness. So your feelings, and you've probably been doing this for years and years or months and months, but this is just the start of your journey. But you definitely know that reality is a gig or a joke. You kind of know, like, okay, all the stuff they're putting out to me, it doesn't work like this. Everything has to do with me internally, how I see, how I feel exactly, right? So if you're on that, so let me teach you and show you now how to feel it to manifest it. And because you're on this journey, you've watched a lot of teachers, you watch a lot of programs, right? And everyone's always talking and saying to you, yeah, feeling is a secret, feeling is a secret, you gotta know how to feel, but how many individuals know how to apply the feelings to manifest it? There's a lot of stuff. Well, I'm going to do that today. I'm going to show you how to apply your feelings to manifest it. Hey, how you doing? You're 2 numbers away from the jackpot. Wow. You only missed 2 numbers. That used to happen to me a lot. I call that tuning. When I was playing to manifest my jackpot win, I was always 1 number off, 2 number off. So that's a great sign that you're on your way to make it happen. All right. So, as I said before, you got to work with feeling. So we know visualization, there's all intricate points in manifesting and creating your life. But it's really the feeling of it. And really the feeling of it is crucial because there's a part of you called your subconscious mind that operates with feelings. Feelings, let me tell you, okay, the 2 most powerful languages, 3 powerful languages that will get your subconscious mind to jump and take action and make it manifest in your life are the following. First one, visualization. Second one, feeling. Third one, self-talk. I mean, you don't have to put them in any complete order. I'm just showing you. I think visualizing is the most powerful, and the feeling comes next. So, okay. Grand Rising, everybody, Grand Rising. So let me show you now how to use your feelings to manifest. And you do it this way, you'll always get it. I know a lot of you are joining in right now. The question was, how do I use my feelings to manifest it? And I'm talking and showing you guys that the feeling part is the important part in manifesting. So let me show you how to do your feelings, and then I'll talk to you and show you why it's so important to do this. Alright, so here's what you do. The first thing you have to do to manifest anything in your life is the following. You're going to look around, you're going to go into your mind, and then you're going to make a decision on whatever it is that you want. So let's use an example that everyone can relate to. A car. Here's my car I manifested, right? When I won the lottery. This E46, that car, yellow M3. So let's use it. And you can apply this in all parts: house, money, finances. But I'm just showing you a simple model, okay? So here's how you're going to do this stuff. So you're going to decide whatever it is that you want, right? Once you have decided whatever it is that you want, you're going to pump a lot of emotions into it. You're going to really, at first, you're going to really get excited about it. You're going to really visualize it, okay? And then you're going to really start to feel it. I'm going to show you what I mean by feel it. So what you're going to first feeling you're going to do is you're going to get a feeling of being giddy, excited, and happy. So you gotta have a feeling like someone's giving you a present. You know a present's coming. So whenever you think about it or whatever, when you feel about it, you want to feel like really like, yes, man, oh man, I can't wait to have that. You know, just it's a feeling that just gets you up. You want to start that up. All right. Follow me so far? All right. Once you got this feeling up, next step, very important. Now you want to detach from the feeling now. You want to go hot and cold. So you want to start off hot, building up that feeling. Then you want to go cold. And what do I mean by cold now? You don't totally forget the feeling, but now you start to feel like it's supposed to happen. The feeling is like this. I want to put it in a way that you can definitely get it. Okay, you want to feel it in a way like this. I would definitely love to have it, but I don't care if it comes or however it comes. I'm still good. Can I repeat that now? I would still love to have it, but I don't care when, how, or if it even comes. I just know that all things are good for me. That's the feeling you want to get into. That's the feeling you want to stay at, and then it will manifest for you 100% of the time. See how it works? Someone says, can you go over it again? Start off hot. Build up all the emotion for your feelings. Then let off cold. Nonchalant. Not giving up. Not don't care. It's just like, I know I'm going to have it. Whenever it comes, it's going to come. And I'm going to be all right. And then you want to stay in a feeling. So the state of feeling that represents that is what I call neutrality. I call it flow state. I call it it is what it is state. I call it the non-attachment. Nothing is influence you too high. Nothing is influence you too low. You just got this calm confidence that it's going to happen. You don't care when, how, or even if. You just know that whatever comes is going to be in your favor. All right. So far so good. That will create that will help you to become less, or that will help you to have no attachment to that thing. All right, now let me show you how it works on the scientific and the physiological, mental, neuroscientific aspect of the mind. Okay, so remember now, everything is going through the subconscious. The subconscious is the feeling generator. The feeling creates the vibration, the energy, and the manifestation. So here's what happens when you do it. Whenever you go up when you start off real hot, just show your emotions out there. You get your subconscious attention now. Okay, so you're gonna start that for a little while. So once you get your subconscious attention, your subconscious now is focused. The one thing about your subconscious will always go to the most dominant feeling. At that point, that will be your most dominant feeling. So it's going to get your subconscious to notice that feeling. When the subconscious starts to notice that feeling now, the subconscious is going to start to lock on to that feeling as a pattern. Now, when you're doing this feeling, you don't do it one time. You gotta do it a few times until you feel like, okay, I've done enough. You'll know when you've done enough. Trust me, you'll figure that out. You'll know that. Okay, all right. And then what happens now when the subconscious grabs onto the pattern? Now the subconscious is going to start to look to generate that into your life. Now, you don't want to stay on that high feeling though. That's why I say you got to go cold, because when you stay on the high feeling, your subconscious is now going to start to think that you are wanting it too much, which is going to create resistance. Because remember, in your subconscious, everything is already there. The high feeling is just to get the attention of your subconscious that, hey, this is what I want, so you can go get it. So once you get the attention of your subconscious, you have to let that attention go and let the subconscious do its job now. Okay? Now, once the subconscious gets the attention, now you jump and you let go into that flow state now. So now the subconscious now says, okay, I've already recorded what you've stated, what you desired. Now move out of the way so I can go get it for you. And when you're moving out of the way is you being in that state I talk about, which is that neutrality. It is what it is. Yeah, I would still love to get it. I don't mind to get it, but it's not a big deal if I get it, when I get it. I'm just in the state that I know everything is working out for me. If you want to call it trick in the universe, whatever you want to call it, but that's the state you have to get into. Basically, that's right. So Vinny says here that basically you don't have to use too much emotion because it's already yours. In the beginning though, you want to pump up the emotions because you want to get your subconscious to notice it, so it can say, okay, I want to focus on that. Once you get the subconscious to notice it, you can then lay off of the emotions and be in that neutrality state. That will guarantee to manifest it for you. Now here's where people mess up, and here's what people don't understand. When you watch a lot of teachers and things about feelings and emotions, I don't think people get the big picture. You cannot and you do not want to maintain a feeling of wanting it all of the time. So just because someone says you have to feel it to an extent, and then you have to let it go as well. You know, letting it go is a feeling. Being in neutrality is a feeling. So there's different levels of feelings you go. You want to start off high feelings to get the mind into the mode of it. Then you want to drop off to low neutral feelings to let it flow into the universe and manifest. That is how you use feelings to manifest anything you desire or want. That's how I use feelings to manifest this car and win the lottery to buy this car. I started off real big. I started off thinking about the lottery, feeling what it was like to win the lottery, feeling what it's like to drive this car, feeling what it's like to have this car, feeling like it's a normal day to have this car. See that feeling grow up. I was doing it all the time, and then it got to the point now where it just felt like, okay, this is getting played out. It's like my mind is talking to me, you can stop now. Okay, so when I say, okay, my mind is telling me, hey, I gotta stop or else I'm going to go into resistance mode. So then I just laid off of it, right? Laid off it. I just stayed in that neutral state. I just got my ticket. I just said, okay, if I get the car, I get it. If not, it's all good. The universe will bring something else. And I stayed in that flux neutrality. I didn't get too high or too low. And then voila, few months, boom. I have my car, I won the lottery, and I bought it, and And then I used that formula with everything else in my life. See how that worked? Anything you want to manifest, you have to start high with emotions to get it started. I like to use the analogy of like a fire. When you're in a house and it's cold, you have to get this fire on. Start. You got to get this raging fire to create the heat. Right? You got to put the wood together. So when the fire comes, the more fire, the more heat. You start to feel warm. Now, once you start to feel warm, you can turn the fire down. What do you mean? You can take some of the wood out. You don't have to build a fire up. You can just and the fire will gradually stay at a point, right? Just keep at a point until it goes out, and the fire will gradually stay at that point where everything keeps cool. So when the universe is like this, your manifestation, your feeling is like that fire. It'll stay at a point, and then it'll go and it'll go and it'll go, and then when the fire goes out, that's when the manifestation comes into your reality. Someone says, I saw my car today. It was a Mercedes G-Wagon, G63. Then you're on your way to manifest it. Now, there's a point to this to help you to also show you this, guys. Whenever you're feelings and stuff like that, the universe will also show you reflections of your desires. Like if you're manifesting a car, a house, whatever it is, you're going to see feedback of that information. You may see that stuff around or people driving it. That is actually a great sign. It means that you have figured out the formula and you are on the right course. As I said before, you know, if you're watching this, you definitely have some knowledge of information that 90% of people don't have, because you know, well, you're beginning to understand, or many of you have already known this, that it is your feelings, your thoughts, your visualization, your imagination, that's what creates the world. And then most of you also know that the world is not a physical place, it's more of a mental construct created by our brains, and it looks like a physical place based on our sensory perception through electromagnetic signals. So many of you already know that. So, and then what you're doing here now, most of you here try because you want to find, like, okay, what am I missing? What's the point? What am I tip? So what I'm teaching you today is the most crucial part of this, is the feeling part, because that's what manifests things, right? Vinny says, I won 700 on the slots yesterday. Congratulations, Vinny. 700 euros. See, many of you are doing this, so you know how this stuff works. So you want to fine-tune this manifestation. This is how you fine-tune your manifestation. This is how you make the feelings manifest it. So let me talk about, just say this, what you do not want to do. This is what you do not do when it comes to feelings and manifesting. Okay, you do not do this. You do not stay in a feeling of high wanting something. You do not do that. You do not get in the feeling of regretting, of needing, of wishing, of hoping. That is going to create what you do not want. So that's what you don't want. Let's talk about what else that you don't want. You don't want to focus on it so much that you start to create doubt and indecision. Okay? That's what you don't want. Let's talk about what you do want now. You do want to get into a feeling where it comes, it doesn't, it doesn't, there's no phase to you, you're still good. That's what you want. You also want, whenever you feel your desire, you're feeling it as if it's the next logical thing to come into your life. You're feeling it like it's supposed to happen, like it's normal. It's no big deal. You're feeling it like you feel the sun and the moon. Every night when you go to bed, you know the sun is going to rise tomorrow. So your body is normal. You don't look and you don't feel and you don't say, man, I wonder if the sun's going to come. I'm so anxious. Is it going to rise tomorrow? Oh my God. You just, hey, I just know it's going to come. That's a feeling. So if I had to sum this up, I would say the feeling state that will get you your manifestation to come into your life is to feel as normal as possible about getting it. Feel like it's you have to feel like it's a part of your destiny, like it was meant for you. Therefore, you don't have to sweat it. You don't have to try to get it. You don't have to need it. It's gonna come to you because it was meant for you. That's the quiet confidence. That's the flow state. It's supposed to happen. And if you stay in that state, you will be 100% guaranteed to get your manifestation. All right. So that's what I want to leave you guys with today. And I'll see you next time.